Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1995 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3 GSR. My third favourite generation of all of the Evos. 3, 9, 6 is the top one. But this one's very, very cool. I like the Evo 3 because you can tell underneath the normal Lancer was still a very sort of boring humdrum car. And this just has a giant body kit put on it, and it does look very cool, especially in yellow. Although, as we all know, yellow Evos are perpetually ruined now. A lot better looking than the Evo 4 as well. This is the second to last Evo generation to go around the track, because we've had all of them barring the 3 and the 6, and we're going to rectify that today with this one. 4-wheel drive, 411 horsepower, 1,121 kilos. Not bad statistics, so be interesting to see how this gets along. It is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Ford GT90, a 28.180. This car is not going to be beating that. In terms of where this one's going to go, well, Evo 2, 30.240, Evo 4, 29.357 I think it was. So, in theory, this being the 3, it should slot somewhere in between those. I'm guessing more closer to the Evo 4, because the Evo 2 was one of the very first cars we ran. I can't actually remember statistically how much of a difference there is between the 2 and the 3. I think there is sort of a good amount of horsepower in it, so interesting to know. I should also mention, in case you're wondering, this one isn't running race mod because thanks to GT2 Plus, the rally car is classed as a separate vehicle, so we can use this without the race mod and also have the rally car go around at some point. 29.704 to open us up. I think right away the one thing I'm noticing is, unlike the Evo 5 that we had go around, and to an extent the 4 as well, the power delivery on this isn't as savage, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong, for drivability, but it does mean that's where this is going to lose out a little bit, just on the straight line speed. 29.632, that puts it right around the R32 Skylines. In theory, that's what we want to be beating. We want to be ahead of those Skylines. It's a nice car to drive, it really is. Unsurprisingly, I mean, it's an Evo, but yeah, a really good car to drive, just whether it's got that final little push at the end. And if this does bad, then I guess we put all our hopes on the Evo 3 rally car, which, coincidentally, not with the Evo 3, but I think with the Evo 4, the Evo 4 rally car is going to turn out to have more power than the Evo 6 rally car, because that's obviously the Evo 6 rally car hasn't actually got as much power as the road cars, which is interesting to know. Alright, final lap for the yellow Evo 3. How do we get along? That's how we get along, we go off course. Alright. Well, I guess that's that. Damn it, that's unfortunate. To be fair, how much quicker was this gonna go? I don't think much quicker, I'll be honest. So that's roughly where it should go. That does mean it's slower than a standard WRX. Means it's also slightly slower than the Gran VR4 from a similar time period. Yeah. It's just, it hasn't got that savage power, which I think it needs, and also I don't think that could go. I know obviously that final lap was invalidated, which is entirely my fault for cutting it a bit too fine with that tyre barrier, but honestly, I don't think that'd go much quicker. Honest, if I had to really think about it, I don't think there's that much in there. I don't think it'd beat the Evo 4. I think getting this to 29.5 would be a struggle, so it's a nice car to drive, it really is. It's just not, it hasn't got what the later Evos have with the savagery, so There you go. Yeah, also, the Subarus even feel a little bit more alive, and usually the Evos are a little bit more... I suppose that I've spoken about this before, the difference between Imprezas and the Evos. The Imprezas are a little bit more loose and wayward, which I actually prefer when it comes to this course, whereas the Evos are a little bit more sort of stiff and track ready. So it's sort of your decision as to which one you prefer, but I go for Imprezas. 29.632 though will actually shove it right in Skyline hell. It goes in between the R32s, so 2 Skylines ahead of it, 3 Skylines below it actually. Jesus, lots of Skylines in that area. As I mentioned, it is very slightly down on the Galant VR4, although that did have racing mod. Super Impreza. It is up though on the Evo 2 significantly, so swings and roundabouts, that's where it's ended up, so that's what it is, isn't it? Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.